Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of Watches Films. I'm your host, Bianca Barnett. Okay, this week I am talking about a film that many of you have probably seen, maybe not, House on Sorority Row, 1983, by director Mark Rosman. This is a typical college slasher type film, filmed in Baltimore, Maryland, which is cool because I live about 30 minutes or so, maybe an hour from Baltimore right now, so I'm going to try to hunt down this sorority house and find it for myself and see if any scary slasher things are still in there. Slasher things? What the hell am I talking about? I'm tired, ignore me. Okay, this film is about 7 sorority sisters, the Theta Pi, and they want to throw the last big party. They've been in school 4 years, they're about to graduate, it's summer, and they just want to rock like all of us in the summertime, right baby? Now this all starts because they absolutely hate their house mother. She is a total bitch. She does not let them have sex, she does not let them party, she does not let them drink, and to make it worse, she closes the house down about, I don't know, a few days early on June 19th for some weird reason. And everyone else is allowed to stay at their sorority or fraternity houses on campus, but not the Theta Pi's for some reason. Don't ask why. She's just a cuckoo, loony lady. Alright, well, the house mother, she's creepy, and she walks around with this cane and just, oh man, like the girls are planning this last shindig because the house mother was like sick or away at the hospital. Whatever. So they're all sitting around drinking, having a good time, planning this party where all their boyfriends are going to come and they're going to get wild. But she walks in with her cane and she's like, "You're not going to have this party." Ah! You know, she's a real bitch. So they get pissed off, but they're like, oh, she tells them to pack up and get out by the morning. And they just say, no way, screw her. We're not going to do that. We're not going to take it, you know. So basically, the girls stay anyway, and they pretend they're going to leave in the morning, but they don't. And that night, this wild lady, my favorite one, my favorite sorority sister, Vicky, she's the real rebel of the bunch. She has sex with her boyfriend. Well, first they go upstairs, and they're firing this gun, and she learned how to shoot, and she's really excited, and she's like, oh, and then she goes to this waterbed. She brags to her boyfriend. She's like, I've got something to show you. And oh, actually her voice is deeper. She's like, I've got something I want to show you. And he's like, oh really, what? She's like, look what my daddy gave me. And they walk in and it's like she's got a waterbed. Cheesy, right? Well, here's a quick fact. This lady right here, I had a waterbed growing up. Yep. I think I was about 14 or so, and my mother gave me and my little sister our own waterbeds, and I had that waterbed until I was, I don't remember, like 17 or 18, and I lost my virginity on that waterbed. Anyway, that's probably too much information, right? I don't care. So Vicky is pissed off because she's having sex with her boyfriend. She's showing her little boobies and everything, and they're getting it on, and there's this scary, like, suspenseful moment. You think something, you know, typical slasher type thing bad is gonna happen, but knock knock. It's the evil house mother with the cane, and she's like, you're disgusting, you're a whore, get out of my house, because it's her house apparently. And then she slams her cane down, and the waterbed breaks, and Vicky is just pissed off and humiliated, and she's just like, I'm not going to take this anymore. So she decides, not only are they not going to leave, not only are all the sorority sisters not going to leave, not only are going to have this party, but Vicky wants to play the prank to end all pranks on evil sorority mother. So she sets up this elaborate prank. I don't know if I want to get into it because I don't want to spoil it for you guys that haven't seen it. But basically she and one of the other girls is in on it, and the rest of the girls aren't. So they think like, oh my god. So they play it on the mother, the house mother. It pisses off the house mother, of course, but then they go on and they go further with the prank, and oopsie, spoiler alert, they accidentally kill the house mother. Okay, so this film, I won't go too much further because I don't want to give it away. I've already given away a lot, I guess. This film was actually shot for about $425,000, which for back then that's really nothing. Nowadays that's a pretty decent budget because of digital filmmaking. But it actually ended up grossing like $10.6 million total, so this was a surprise hit. The film was out of print for a while. It came out in like 2000 and then 2003. Like I said, originally it was made in 83, but then came out on DVD in like 2000 and then 2003, and then it was out of print. But just recently they did a 25-year anniversary for the movie, so that's pretty cool, and that's on DVD now. I didn't get to watch that version. Mine was from Netflix, so it was probably like the 2003 disc. But apparently the 2000 whatever modern disc has all kinds of goodies on it, so you guys should check that one out and let me know what you think. What I liked about this movie was I thought the cast was really cool. Like, I like anything set in college, especially sorority houses. I was never a part of a sorority. If I did, I would probably try to take over and turn it into some kind of crazy cult, because that's just how I get my kicks. I like being manipulative and controlling to other people. Ha! Okay. In a good way, of course, like in the most humorous way. We'll have fun while we worship the devil. So the cast was really great. The costumes are great. The chicks are all hot. There's like 7 of them or something. There's a lot of kills. I think there's like 9 total, and even a dead bird. Sorry, bird. The director, he actually apparently was an assistant to Brian De Palma, the famous director Brian De Palma. So he probably learned a few things, because the film actually, for such a low budget and for being like one of the first films, if not the first film this director made, it looked good to me. It's got a lot of ambiance, and I'm checking my notes here. The lighting was really pretty. It's got good cinematography. There's not much bad about this movie. There is a great scene in there's a bathroom. Again, spoiler alert. A girl gets decapitated and her head ends up in a toilet. It's so fucking amazing. That was a really great shot. That was probably one of my favorite gore scenes from movies of this, from the 83. Mrs. Slater was played by an actress named Lois Kelso Hunt. And Lois, why did I say that? Lois, I'm so sorry. And it's funny because the director said he dubbed her voice, so I didn't notice it the first time I watched it, but I went back and I watched it again, and it was kind of obvious that it was dubbed once you know. But he said he dubbed her voice because she was soft-spoken and had kind of a higher voice naturally, and he wanted someone that had a huskier voice to play. She had the right look and she was a good actress, but didn't have the right voice, so that was kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know if... I'm not sure. Someone might dub me one day. Who knows? If I make films and they go overseas, I want to see who dubs me in Japanese and in German. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I have kind of a weird voice anyway, so maybe I should get dubbed. But anyway, yeah, he said her voice wasn't scary enough, so who knows. Something else weird about this movie, there is a band appearance. I always have to mention those. And this is a DC band, and here's their name. Get ready for it. 4 out of 5 Doctors. That's the name. Excuse me, I'm not feeling well. That's the name of this band. I don't know. They were kind of dorky in my opinion, but dorky's good sometimes. This was a remake. They did a remake in 2009. The film was called Sorority Row. I actually saw that first. I saw it like 2010. I was in my apartment in Texas and I was watching it because I was on this horror kick. I think I rented that and The Crazies, I think. And the remake of Sorority Row didn't get very good reviews. I think it was kind of mixed reviews, but I think I remember kind of liking it a little bit. Don't kill me, don't hurt me. It does have Rumor Willis and Audrina Partridge? I don't know her fucking name. That girl that used to have the eyes that went up and now she got them fixed or something. Sorry, Audrina. I don't remember much about the movie. I think I just remember I liked it. And I probably liked it because I like anything that's got chicks in it, like girl power sorority type of I don't know, I just like horror films that sort of go along the lines of, you know, having female leads or whatever. Maybe because I'm hoping one day I'll be in a movie like that. Okay, so I really like this film. I didn't take a lot of notes, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I kind of, like I was saying, the storyline's really cool without giving too much away. There's kind of a twist ending. There's a creepy clown, mask, jester kind of thing in it. If you don't like clowns, like my sister, stay away from it. My sister's not a clown, she just doesn't like clowns, that's what I'm trying to say. So there's a part where they, again, I've already spoiled this movie mostly for you, so they hide, I told you, the house mother with the cane that whoosh, comes out and she stabs people or whatever with it. They hide her body in the pond, which to me is always kind of creepy, like when they decide, like, a prank goes too far or something, and they I never understand that mentality when people, and it happens, it's because I watch these shows on ID and, you know, Discovery and all of these all the time, where these murder shows, and people kill people and then they don't call the police or anything, they just say, hey, fuck it, let's lie about it and hide the body. What? I think one of the best movies, like, they hide this in the pond. I'm so scattered all the time. You guys have to deal with me. Sorry. And it's worse when I'm sick like this because I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, a hummingbird. So anyway, one of the best movies, like I was saying, that I have seen that was totally creepy, that was one of those, oops, we killed somebody, what do we do now, was a movie called Shallow Grave. I bet a lot of you have seen it. It's from the same director that did Trainspotting. In fact, he did that film right before he did Trainspotting. It's got Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor is in it, and yeah, that film just creeped me out. I do admit it was difficult to understand because it's very heavy Scottish accents, you know, so you have to sort of listen to very closely. They kind of make fun of that, I think, in the film because there's a portion of it that they have subtitles on the bottom, you know, but I kind of wish the whole movie was like that. But sorry to get off track, but you should also check out Shallow Grave. That's a really creepy fucking movie. It's good, really good. Okay, so back to House on Sorority Row. I definitely recommend it. Maybe just because I'm in college, maybe because I like chick flicks, because I love slasher flicks, and it's got some good gore. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. So I hope you guys check it out. You can also check out the remake, 2009 Sorority Row. Like I said, I watched it and I remember thinking, this is okay, but I could have just been like in a weird mood, like, I would love to be in a movie like this, you know what I mean? Because I do that sometimes. I'm like, I like this movie because I wish I was in it. It looks like it would have been fun to film. So, I don't know, I can't rate the remake, but maybe watch them back to back or something and have a college sorority girl night and tell me what you think. Of course the original is going to be better, and like I said, I saw the remake before I saw this original, and I watched this original, I watched it actually when the power was out, and we were staying at my husband's mother's house. Thank God for her, because we would have been like dying. So I just stayed there and I watched like 1,000 slasher films, so get ready for everything coming up soon, because I've got a bunch of them. Alright guys, sorry for being so rambly or what have you this episode, but like I said, I'm not feeling so good. I've been working all week. I did a couple of cool projects that I'll put up soon. Some cool gigs around here. Sort of mock slasher film type of thing, which is cool because I got to do improv, and it's horror, but it's comedy basically too, so I hope you guys will like that, and I'll tell you more about it when I know when it comes out. Alright guys, Sorority Row, 1983, 4 out of 5 stars, and I hope you like it. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
Yay!